Welcome back to 1515. Napster is the name of a highly controversial new online technology written by a 19-year-old college dropout named Sean Fanning, which allows members of the Napster community, as it's termed, to seek out all kinds of music on one another's hard drives and download it absolutely free. These downloads eat up massive amounts of bandwidth, naturally, which is one reason why nearly 200 colleges nationwide have banned Napster from their computers. And downloaded artists don't get paid, of course, which is why the Recording Industry Association of America has filed a gigantic lawsuit against Napster, although the company, which stores no illicit music itself, doesn't seem too concerned. If nothing else, though, Napster is at the center of the growing political debate about regulating the internet. Here's a Choose or Lose report.
Shake a college kid's hard drive, and a pirated MP3 is bound to fall out. But for some, Napster isn't just a place to download illegal MP3s. It's also a trading post for many independent musicians to swap their own music. When Indiana University banned Napster, student Chad Paulson put up a website in protest. Within weeks, over 13,000 students had joined Paulson in his effort to free Napster. So what is it, though, about Napster that really made you get up and, get involved to save Napster and fight your university's censorship?
It's not really necessarily Napster itself. It's the software and the ideals behind the program. It's like going to a rock concert, just listening to new bands, listening to up-and-coming music, and Indiana University is just shutting that down.
Despite students' cries of censorship, IU and many universities nationwide maintain that they banned Napster because it put an enormous strain on their internet connection. What's up, man? I'm with MTV News. I was wondering if you had any MP3s on your computer.
Yeah.
So how many MP3s do you have on your computer?
About 600.
Maybe like 100 or something.
6 or 7,000.
Come again?
6 or 7,000.
For real?
Yeah. They're all legit.
How many MP3s do you have on your computer?
Probably like 300.
For real? Where'd you get them from?
Truthfully, most of them from Napster.
I gotta say, I was a little surprised today to see the extent to which kids have been using MP3s. 4, 5, 600 MP3s on their computer. It's pretty enormous, and that means a lot of royalty checks that a lot of artists are missing out.
That's how we make our living as well, to sell records, you need to make an income somehow. You gotta pay the bills.
Say my name. This is our job. It's like if you worked at McDonald's and we went into your store and took all your meat and you had to pay for that, you're gonna be kind of upset.
The Colonel doesn't give out his recipe.
You're saying this is a big censorship issue. You're saying your university is trying to shut down an independent art community, but come on. Kids are using this to get free music. And that's actually hurting a lot of artists out there.
The majority of the people using Napster are using it for copyright violation. I'll concede to that.
There's 3 guys that have a burner here on our floor, and we'll just download songs, and then we'll pick a list and make it, and then we'll go make party discs or CDs, and we'll just make them ourselves. We don't really go out and buy them after that.
Are you a pirate?
Well, I don't know. My roommate does the whole computer thing. Margaret, are you a pirate?
I don't know. So, depends on the artist, on whether or not I feel guilty.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, if for some reason I needed a Blink-182 MP3, I wouldn't lose any sleep over ripping off them for royalties.
After devising a way to ease the strain that Napster poses on their network, last weekend, Indiana lifted its ban on Napster. They claimed that Chad's petition had no bearing on their decision, but someone was listening to Chad. This week, he was invited to attend a conference of university and government legislators in Washington, D.C. Now, Chad is helping to shape policy on the future of the internet.
All I did was voice my opinion, and by doing that, look what happened. And I advise all, young people to do that. Start being proactive instead of just complaining all the time. When you start being proactive, things, results get done. You see results.
For more on the growing Napster controversy, log on to chooseorlose.com.